The following program contains naughty bits.
I tell you what, today's set of videos will have a common thread, a common theme running all through them. And now, who's my babe of today? Well, we're going to go back in time, folks, to the 1980s, the best period ever, and gulp and goggle and Google Miss Catherine Bach as Daisy Dukes from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Before whoever took it discovers the money's there.
Yeah, but we got one problem, Uncle Jesse, and that's
And
that we don't know
this
which way
is
to
a
move.
family show.
Fairly well. Suspending, madam.
Oof.
Well, the Comforts got their money back.
There's Chef Roscoe P. Coltrane. Oh, good grief, yes. I mean, she might be wearing tights to hide her lovely flesh legs, but oh my goodness me, Catherine Bach, who still looks good today despite the surgical realignments in her face because she's been in the Young and Restless. Without further ado, folks, let's get on with today's set of videos, and oh boy, this is going to be a bit of a doozy to get through.
Her voice may be almost as important to gamers as Lara's double pistols, curves and skimpy shorts.
Kung Fu Hot Dog is a Kung Fu renegade cop. Now he must defeat the most evil Kung Fu master in the world.
For a modern gaming audience.
For a new world of unspeakable adventures.
Said, Mummy, I like the way the lady runs.
Get ready for a new world of unspeakable adventures, never before shown in a motion picture. Get ready for Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Snake. Snake.
Right?
So take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen, the Mass Effect board game review from a YouTube channel called Allies or Enemies. Now this was released a month ago, the actual video game, and have a quick look.
Is over, and you see how close you came to saving the universe.
So first of all, this was a lot easier to learn than I thought it might
Now
be.
these two seem like very fine people. They obviously love their board games. Oh, here we go. Right, so one thing that they don't actually ignore, and I thought they did in my initial browsing and blousing of their video, but if you look closely at the character cards, what do you notice? The pronouns are there. Oh no! How can it be? Mass Effect, one of my most beloved game franchises ever, but excluding you, Andromeda, because you absolutely sucked. Yeah, a big furore kicked up yesterday regarding this game because obviously people have talked about the pronoun injection. It's very unnecessary. And of course, that part place did a very good breakdown of this, and I'm going to go through this rather quickly. But Eric Lang, now if you want to know what this guy looks like, I'll show you. This is I'm not going to tease him about his appearance. We all have our deficiencies. He's obviously a passionate man when it comes to board games, and why doesn't he have that nature about him? He should. But honestly, his reaction to people not reviewing the game is what's giving him a lot of discourse at the moment. So this is what he said regarding the board game of Mass Effect Project or Priority Haugalaz. Designer attacks fans as effing man babies.
You, woman! No. Give me that baby!
After game receives negative reviews allegedly pushing a gender ideology. Well, I wouldn't say allegedly, it definitely does that. Now, what did I say in my coverage about Dragon Age, the Veil God, also from BioWare, the people who made those great Mass Effect games? The next Mass Effect game coming out, even if it does at this stage, because if Veil God fails, which it looks like it is anyway, do you think they're going to pump money, time and action into getting a Mass Effect game rebooted if they don't force the ideology? Of course they won't. I'm going to come back to this image in a minute. But after a number of individuals began leaving 1-star reviews for the game on Board Game Geek, Lang took to X and called for his followers, his minions, to leave positive reviews to offset the negative ones it was receiving. He wrote on Sex. It's now a deleted post, by the way, and was shared by Grums. I hate even talking about this on social media. So dude, why do you then go on social media? You can't hate it if you still have a Twitter X account, right? But if you played Mass Effect TBG, would you mind giving it a rating on BGG to offset the effing man babies trying to tank the rating with ones because they can't handle looking at pronouns on each character sheet?
I should go.
Now, someone called Taraj Zaim chimed in. It says, "Good sir, I was about to get right on BGG and to do just that because you're Eric effing Lang, and I will always respect you. But maybe you should reflect, listen, and stop centering your politics in a space where others want to feel included in." Eric's reply, nice try. Again, if this guy called Taraj is actually saying, hey, I'm going to go over to BGG and leave a positive review for you, sir, but now you've attacked him, then why should that person called Taraj actually then feel compelled to do that? It's so stupid. As noted by Lang and shared to X by Grums, the game lists pronouns for the various Mass Erect characters. Liara, who's my favorite female alien in the game, she, they. How can you be a she, they if you're a biologically female alien voiced by an actress? You're a she. There's no they about them. I mean, yeah, because she's an alien, they're probably assigned that pronoun, but in the games, Liara's never addressed by a pronoun. She's just Liara, the female alien you want to get your jiggy with, right? So it's so strange. And by the way, if you want to know who voices the actress, Ali Hillis, right, okay, let's have a look. Oh, she's gorgeous. Holy shit, man. I thought, for God, this is a smoking hot mama. And she's very nice, actually, in terms of social media. There you go. So I pretend for a living. I should follow her, actually. I rescue dogs because they rescue me, just like the famous song. Get signed pics at streamly.com, Ali Hillis. And no weird, bizarre pronouns. Now, she might be an activist of sorts. I haven't seen anything that comes to light that makes me think, oh no, but she's very nice. She responds to comments, and I do love her portrayal of Liara Tisoni in the Mass Effect game. She's honestly on point, and all the other cast members are great as well. So again, I come back to this. I mean, now Eric Lang forgets that when you post something on social media, it's there forever and ever. I deleted this stupid post because, well, you know why. I hate deleting posts, and I stand behind it because I love to stand behind behinds. But F it, Twitter sucks so effing much. The thing is, if everybody was supporting him on Twitter, he would have a completely different viewpoint of X, wouldn't he? But because everybody rallied against him and said, dude, you're being unreasonable. Who's the crybaby? You are. Of course he is. While he deleted the post on X, he did not delete one on Blue Sky expressing the same sentiment. He wrote, I'm so proud of Mass Erect and so endlessly tired of the effing man babies who try and tank our BGG rating because we took 10 seconds to add pronouns to the squad mates, except it's a board game, so it's not 10 seconds, dude. It's there forever and ever. Amen. So how can it be a 10-second posting? He also shared the review breakdown, revealing the game only had 10 one-star reviews compared to the 14 10-star reviews. In a subsequent post, he revealed that following his comments attacking gamers and making people aware of the game, the one-star reviews had increased from 10 to 52. So in other words, people just doubled down on their one-star reviews. Isn't that so funny? This is what you get for letting your guard down for only 1 second. He sounds like a melodramatic drama queen, Eric Lang. He really does. I'm sure he was the kind of guy that got picked on at school because he was skinny, very waif-like, was very in the corner, a very social animal, a wallflower like Peter Parker used to be in the Spider-Man comics. So here's one thing I want to point out here, folks. If Eric Lang, Mrs. Lang, as we will call him, since he's all about the pronouns, is championing the same ideology in a board game of a beloved video game franchise, then why does the character design of Femme Shep look so incredibly hot? You'll know from the get-go that's a chick. You can't have any doubt in your mind, right? This is a biological female right here. Well, technically, Femme Shep has been remade from parts again because she died at the beginning of Mass Effect 2, right? So, I mean, look, she looks absolutely gorgeous, and that's very near to the version you get to play as in Mass Effect 3. So I don't understand again. And again, number 2, you can refine her, but maybe on the PC, you've got better refinements on that one. But this is the website, and I was looking for a negative review about this. But look at that. Look at her design there. Fantastic. Really super hot. I mean, again, if you were against ideology, wouldn't you make her an ugly character? So I don't know what's going on there at all. It's so strange. I mean, to be honest, guys, the reviews I'm seeing here seem to be fairly positive for Mr. Lang's board game. Obviously, he's bored out of his mind. I know there are a couple of negative ones on here, but I'm just having trouble finding them at the moment. They seem to be hidden for some bizarre reason. But that is it, folks. The social anxiety of one Mrs. Eric Lang, who seems to be a rather unstable fuse at the edge of a stick of dynamite because you didn't leave positive reviews for his Mass Effect Priority Hegelaz game, and now it's getting bombed, or bummed in my case, because he called people man babies. Eric, that is not a good way to treat your fans, my friend. You should have a lot more respect. Have a more respectful discourse online. If no one agrees with your point of view, then don't call them man babies or start acting all toxic against them. But on that one, ladies and gentlemen, if you feel like leaving some positive toxicity in the content below, or the comments below even, make sure you do that. Make sure you like, subscribe, get me over 13,000 subs by the end of this week, and I'll see me for the return of the next video. And to quote Mass Effect, I should go now.
Rolling down to Dallas, my blues provide my palace. Off to New Orleans, or who knows where. Places new and ladies too. I'm BJ McKay, and this is my best friend.